Good morning. My name is Lindsey, you can tell, and I'm gonna just point that out because you're probably like, where is Ashley? So if you're friends with Chris Anderson, sometimes you just get a text in the morning that says, hey, can you come sit in the wrong seat today? So sometimes I get to sit on the other seat, and that's way less intimidating. So we'll see if we can figure this out and wing our way through a show. We have a couple of guests, and I'm gonna go ahead and give a shout out to our sponsors. So thank you to our show sponsors, John Becky Insurance, Muscatine Power and Water, Rivo, Plumbing and Heating, R7 Reclaimed, Impact Life Blood Center, Lutheran Living Senior Campus, Toyota of Muscatine, Impact Fitness and Nutrition, Suntan City, Real Estate Resource Associates, Unity Point Health, Trinity Muscatine, and of course, Hy-Vee. Speaking of Hy-Vee, today we have Chris, who is a store manager. So we're both kind of newbies, I think.
Yeah, just a little bit. First time on the show. Super excited, though.
Yeah.
Always see it going on in the store, so a little bit different to be behind the camera, though, now. Or in front of the camera, actually.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we've seen you in front of the camera before because Sergine's brought a bunch of chips, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And that was fun. So he's a natural and should probably host this thing. But we were talking before we went live. Did you watch the Super Bowl last night? Did
watch the Super Bowl a little bit. Definitely fell asleep in the third quarter, not gonna lie. So woke up to all the news feed of the Rams winning. But yeah, it was a good game. It was fun, exciting.
Who did you want to win?
I didn't really have a team to win. Both quarterbacks, I think, are fun to watch. Stafford, I think, deserves it. So
favorite commercial?
Favorite commercial? I didn't really watch the commercials. I know.
I didn't watch the commercials.
I know. Anytime I could get a nap in, I was napping. So
there you go. All right. Well, I want to know how many people scanned the QR code that was bouncing across the screen, because I thought that was really, really clever.
Yeah.
And we definitely scanned it in my house. So.
Yeah.
But today is Valentine's Day.
It is Valentine's Day.
So Hy-Vee's the place to be.
Yes. Back-to-back holidays, fun, trying to balance both of them, but our floral team is ready to go. We've got deliveries out on the road going out right now. People can place orders up till 2 o'clock today for delivery still.
And they'll be delivered today.
Yep, and they'll be delivered today still. Obviously, there's a ton of people still coming in and getting last minute, so if anybody out there forgot their special somebody, we've got you taken care of. We've got plenty of stuff for that last minute gift, and we've got bakery, we've got chocolate-covered strawberries, cookies, flowers, obviously. So anything you can think of, I think we've got it. So.
I got to be in a school today, and all of the kids there are going to be decorating heart-shaped cookies. So I think that there were almost 500 cookies that went out to McKinley Elementary this morning.
Yeah.
And they looked really great. I got to put them in bags, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be delicious. So
you can't go wrong with cookies.
So you can stop at the bakery.
Yep.
You can stop at the floral shop.
Yep.
And there's balloons.
We've got balloons. Balloons everywhere. We've got chocolate-covered strawberries and produce here. Obviously, over at Wine and Spirits, you can get some wine, or, we've also got meal options. So we've got like prime rib meals that are ready to go back in our meat department that you can pick up.
Perfect.
To wow your special somebody, and we've got the easy solutions for you, I guess. So,
awesome. Yeah. What else do we need to know about Hy-Vee that's going on? Fuel savers, any of the
so
deals?
We've started Make My Monday. So some people might have seen it on Facebook yesterday, but we've got a 99-cent butter limit 2 on that going on today, and we've also got 10 for 10 Tuesdays coming up, which will be announced later tonight what's going on tomorrow. And then we've got Wow Wednesdays, which is something new that we're going to be doing, and then BOGO Thursdays. So every Thursday we'll be having BOGO items.
Okay.
And those, you'll have to stay tuned into our Facebook page to see the night before what's going to be the great deal. So these are awesome deals that we'll be offering our customers, and just something extra and exciting going on. So yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so if they forgot flowers, what time do they have to have their orders in by?
So if you're wanting something ordered, in by 2, but you can go ahead and stop in at any time. Our designers will be here till about 6 o'clock, but we'll have plenty of stuff that you can grab and go after that. We'll be open all night. But make sure you stop in, because the later you wait, the more trouble you're going to be in, the bigger arrangement you're going to need to get, the more chocolates you're going to need to get, right? So definitely don't forget, just because the Super Bowl was going on last year, a week before, remember that Valentine's Day is today. So
it is. All right. anything else that you want to tell everyone, and we'll try to make this look like we've done it before as we move to commercial.
Oh boy.
On the spot now. Oh, that's true. We should talk about that.
Yeah.
We should talk about that.
Chris has put me on the spot. I really haven't been around Muscatine too much. I went down to Contrary one day.
There you go.
That's really the only place, to be honest, I've basically been. So I just moved here about a month ago, but just kind of cold right now. So when I leave work, I kind of go home and
yes.
Yeah. But
it is kind of cold right now.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
That's fair. So as soon as it starts warming up, we'll have to get you out around town a little bit more.
Absolutely.
So. Okay, so stop at Hy-Vee, get your Valentine a gift, or maybe even just the kids, or someone that you want to make feel a little special this day, and they'll be here, ready to serve you and make maybe save you, I guess, is what we could say too.
Exactly.
So, all right, we'll cut to commercial, and then we'll come back with Greg Bock.
We just don't work out in a single plane of motion.
It's time for an update from the Not So Late Show with Austin, brought to you by Unity Point Health.
Listen up, everyone. I've got some news. Things are still kind of crazy out there, and the pandemic is still going on. And it's hard to keep people healthy. And right now, things are really tough for healthcare workers. There are a lot of people needing help with their health. They are working very hard. They're tired. And they are working extra shifts. Well, that would be like when you just get right out of school. You have to go back and do it all over again. Ugh. So there's something you need to know. It's time to be kind. Healthcare workers are doing the best they can to help you. They just need your help too. Take care of yourself however you can with your vaccinations and your healthy habits. But if you get sick, go see your doctor. If you have to wait, be patient. Be a patient patient. They're real people just like you. And do you know why they're working so hard? For you. So show them a little love, or at least a little bit of kindness. That's one way we can all feel better. Okay, that's all I've got, everyone. Stay safe out there, and remember to be kind to healthcare workers.
This has been a special update from the Not So Late Show with Austin. Good night. We'll see you next time.
All right, they've let me stay, so we didn't mess up too badly before. So we're here with Greg Bock with the Salvation Army, who is a professional. You've done this many times. You're sitting in my seat, though. So tell us, we have some recaps to do. It's been a little over a month since the end of the coolest campaign.
Thank you. That's,
You've brought it to life. I just have to say that. I think that it has become so much fun, and I love to see it and watch and find out who's going to be there to really rally the community.
Thank you.
So give us a recap.
Yeah, so we get to count until the end of January. Year-end gifts come in, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So, the big announcement is that literally, well, not quite literally, but almost literally, we're at $240,000. So we're at $239,909 came in for that. So $10 away from $240,000.
I'll give you $10.
Well,
I think I have $10 in my purse right now.
We'll take it. Good use. But yeah, that's the big news. Is that what we thought was going to be really, hard, and it was. It was a hard, long campaign, but as always, Muscatine.
Yeah.
And the people in the community come through.
They do. So we've seen the campaign. The Big Red Kettle has been a new addition over the last couple of years. You sleeping in it. I definitely think, though, that shows the urgency, right?
Yeah.
That this is something that our community really needs, because in a way that's a reality for a lot of our community members. And you offer a meal site, right? Which ties right into what someone may be in need of. So
A hot meal.
a hot meal.
Food insecurity is a real thing.
Yes.
I didn't know what that word even meant until I was probably in high school. And it really started to become like a word people use, food insecurity. But yeah, if you're in town and you need a hot meal, we're starting meal site again today. 11:30 to 12:30. Yeah, Valentine's Day. There might be some Valentine's Day bingo afterwards with some cool prizes. I'm gonna call bingo, so I've never called bingo in my life, so I'm really looking forward to it. We'll see who shows up today, because it's just starting again. So the Kettle Campaign helps fund things like meal site. So it's a good tie-in to each other, and it's a good. We're very blessed and fortunate to be in a community that just kind of wraps their arms around Salvation Army and our programs. So we're very thankful for that.
So talk about the Red Kettle Campaign just a little bit more. So is this your fourth year?
This is my third year.
Third year.
Yep.
Okay, and what is your favorite memory so far of the Kettle Campaign? Or one that maybe this is two questions.
Okay.
Your favorite memory that you want to happen every year, and then maybe one that you don't. Is there something that you're like, I'm never doing that again?
You know what? So every year I tell myself I'm going to find people to do this for me, like living in the kettle. But you're right, the importance and the urgency of what people are facing in our communities. My thing was this year, if I had to stand in this gap right now, so folks don't fall through that same gap later on,
Right.
then I'll do it. I mean, it's not very comfortable. It's definitely stretches you outside of your comfort zones. But if it means helping somebody, making their life better, then we'll do that. So I think my absolute favorite thing about the Kettle Campaign, as it relates to the giant red kettle, is 2 years ago, favorite memory is that there was a reporter from Channel 4. It was Christmas Eve, early morning. They were doing a every half hour live shot from the kettle. And he got up, but he couldn't get back down. He was too scared.
Oh no.
I mean, the ladder was shaky, he was afraid of heights. So Sheriff Reese and Whitney Pena were there ringing the bell as well. It was like early, 5 o'clock in the morning early, right? Christmas Eve. And Sheriff Reese had to go up and get him and help him down the stairs.
I can think of people that getting up is easy. It's coming back down that I can pick some people that would maybe be a little nervous.
Yeah, so that was like my favorite memory, because it was. I remember just laughing, thinking they're gonna go live in the Quad Cities,
and they can't get down,
and he can't even get out of the kettle. What in the world?
Okay, so if that person is watching, thank you for taking one for the team of the Salvation Army. And they've obviously gotten down.
Yes,
and it's fine.
He's good. He was good. Yeah, I mean, Sheriff Reese, ribbed him a little bit for it, but it was all in good fun.
That's perfect.
The thing I don't want to happen again. What I least like about the Kettle Campaign is, and I feel bad. I'm very grateful.
You don't have to answer the question either.
No,
we can
I'm
skip
transparent.
it.
I'll answer it. I'm very grateful for this community, but I stress out until the very last minute.
Yeah.
And this year it was Christmas Eve at noon.
So we have to stop making them wait so long, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
If you know you're gonna give,
please.
It's cold outside.
Just do it. Get it over with so I can get out.
What was the goal for the year?
190.
190. Oh my goodness, you surpassed it.
Yeah. So
Definitely.
the previous year we brought in 315.
Okay.
But it was pandemic.
Wow,
I mean, people were really giving of themselves, giving of their time, talents, and their treasures, whatever. But this year we thought, all the research, and you probably experienced too, said giving fatigue is a real thing this year.
Yes.
So we were very concerned about what's going to happen. And I remember calling my wife every day, what's the numbers? Twice a day. Did you count yet? What's the kettle numbers? I need to know where we're at with this thing. So.
And if you've ever watched a live, you know that Liz is sitting there just going through the numbers, calculating all the donations so that Greg knows where he's at.
And she's commenting on the stuff, and.
Yeah, she's working pretty hard, making sure that everyone's on board.
And she's she really is great. The fact that she lets me leave the house for a whole week.
Yes.
To do this, to live in a kettle outside the grocery store. Thank you.
Thank you, Liz.
Yes, thank you, Liz.
She's here watching.
She is.
Yeah. Okay, so we have meal site open today.
Yes.
And like you said too, I think we know as nonprofits, so that's our day-to-day, right?
Yeah.
I know I've probably fooled all of you, but I'm not normally a host, so. But nonprofits, that's what we do in this community. And like you said, it's a community that really just wraps their arms around you and makes sure. But that fatigue is real this year. And I think it started a little last year.
Yeah.
In the pandemic, everybody jumped in to save the day, the year, and really our community and be there and just make sure that everyone had exactly what they needed. The volunteers were out in forces. We had money being donated that really met the need. And we're still here today because of it. So really it helped everyone survive. So with that fatigue, I know that we've felt volunteer hours go down a little bit too. Some of the donations have slowed down, but I'll speak for me, and I'm gonna guess you too. 2022 feels like that rebound year now, that we've made it. We're gonna all take a deep breath, and we're going to ask you again, now that we've relaxed and maybe recouped a little bit, we need our volunteers.
We
right?
do.
So how many volunteer hours go into a Red Kettle Campaign, if you could guess?
Where'd my wife go? She's leaving.
She's
but
the one that knows, and she
knows.
just left.
I'm saying there's probably 1,500
Yeah,
hours that make up the Kettle Campaign.
I would believe that, definitely.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. And we only have 8 locations. There's Salvation Armies that have 40 locations.
Wow.
And we're also very fortunate and very blessed that we don't pay any bell ringers. It's all volunteer. Some places they have to pay $12 an hour for a bell ringer. So if the bell ringer goes out for 10 hours, it doesn't make $100.
Right.
I mean, the net kettle's negative. The Corps is in debt then to paying an employee. So we're grateful in the fact that we don't have to pay our bell ringers. It's all volunteer, and it's phenomenal. So, but we can do that because they do volunteer.
Exactly.
They show up and do it.
So I don't know what the website is because I'm going to forget it off the top of my head. But if you want to know then how much that equates to in dollars, there's a website that you can go to, like transfer my volunteer hours to money, basically. And the contribution that you're making to the economy, that is like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
So you could just go put that in. It's kind of fun to see exactly what that equates to in dollars. So what ongoing volunteer needs do you have that people could help you with before we go?
We really need people in our after-school program. Like if you're a junior or a senior, you're in National Honor Society, you need Civil Court hours and look for a place to go help. From 3 to 6, we have after school at 35, sometimes 40 kids for after-school program. Come out and volunteer. Our food pantry, we need people in that to volunteer. People that can lift with good backs, strong knees, good shoulders, that can help move food around, that kind of thing. And then, we're always looking for people to come and just kind of be in our building. And we are going to hire soon for a new janitor and an after-school assistant. So if you're looking for a job and you want to work at a great place with a good atmosphere,
and you can come try it out first as a volunteer.
Come volunteer,
and then
try it. Exactly, yeah.
Yes. Okay. So if they want to get involved today, tomorrow, whatever, what do they do?
Yep. Give us a call, 563-263-8272. But you can reach us all the time on our Facebook page at TSA Muscatine or the Salvation Army Muscatine County.
Okay. Perfect. Anything else that we're forgetting?
I just want to say, you did a great job. Great job.
We made it, I think. All right. We did.
You did good.
We're going to end. I believe they'll go to maybe another commercial, or I could be completely wrong, and it's going to be dead airspace, and that would be okay, too. So, thank you.
Oh, wait. We need to play our game. We got to play it. Hang on. How do you even do this? Chris would be super mad if we didn't play our game.
I think you shoot it, and I catch it.
Okay.
No?
So I'll throw mine out. Oh!
What are there instructions?
We should just shoot each other with these.
We actually have no idea. So if you forgot to buy something for your kids, people are buying cherry tomatoes today, and they're going to find they kind of look like tomatoes. All right, so
Chris's idea.
I think maybe aisle 6. I'm not sure. $1. You can give it a go. Thanks, guys.
Here at Total Muscatine, we believe it's important to be strong supporters of our local community.
And that's why we donate thousands upon thousands of dollars to local Muscatine charities each year.
It's the reason why all of our employees are local to the area and have a vested interest in our community.
We value our customers, so when you shop here at Toyota of Muscatine, you will be treated like family.
So remember,
When you shop with Toyota Muscatine, not only are you sure to get great service, but you're also supporting local.